and Wax, you're playing your instrument, banging on your drum, playing on your viol. You two are kind of looking up, seeing if it's working at all. Can you make perception checks? See what's going on, hear what's going on. Kind of loud. The drum is banging. The drum is banging.
Oh my God.
You're not sure if it's working. Wax.
This kind of thing is about
Wax.
faith.
You're pretty sure you got
about faith.
Wax. You're pretty sure you got the words right. Zermanos, you're not sure. You're not sure if you got the words right. You're like you know Bahamut kind of in more intimate way than some other people do, but like not really that well in terms of like the prayers and stuff. So you
probably just devolve into swearing, just obscure,
right.
just shouting random shit in Draconic.
Right, and so it's like praise Bahamut's
your mother,
name, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, basically, just gradually degenerate into a string of just back-to-back curse words.
Right, and so it's going on for a while. Yeah, is anybody doing anything else as this is occurring? Like,
so Sarah will say, Shiny Metal Woman, would you please be ready? I'm going to do something perhaps foolish, perhaps smart, we will see.
Okay.
You please have that, I've seen you make spiderweb before. So if you can do that for me, have it ready. I am going to do something foolish.
Okay.
And she will start to climb one of the trees.
oh boy. Okay, here we go. Make a athletics check.
Athletics? Okay.
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
You're just trying to climb. You're just trying to climb up this tree.
If she's trying to get into a tree, I'll help her by boosting her.
That's fine.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You get up to like the first set of branches. You're maybe like 12 feet, 7 feet above the ground, just above like common humanoid height. And you see, you got to climb up another 7 or 8 feet to get to the next level of branches.
Okay.
These trees are huge.
She keeps going.
Right.
She's gonna. So let's see. Let's see what I got.
What do you got?
Ding a ding 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 ding. Ding a ding ding.
Anybody else doing anything else? Sawcross starts to climb the tree.
GD is just
listening. Clank, perception check.
Yep. Yeah, he's just hanging out. He's waiting.
Yeah,
Stealth check.
I have very little to help me, so I'm gonna just keep plowing up the thing.
Okay, Clank. Yeah, Clank 23. Yeah, that kind of shadow presence. Just you kind of, I don't know whether it's your kobold, and you kind of have this almost extra paranormal sense where you have the sense of the predator, the looming sort of predator around you. That kind of almost like intuitive sixth sense sort of thing going on. But the dragon is up there. It hasn't left. You're really not sure if it's getting any lower. You're starting to think it's doing something purposeful. You think it's there. It has to have seen the flames, the smoke, the fire. It's been hours, and you're close enough to its lair that there's no way if it's flying around it won't have seen it. But what do you know about green dragons? Clank.
What would I know specifically about green dragons?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Probably not a
right?
ton. I mean, I have history as a proficiency skill.
Okay, so
wait. Not to be. I mean, Fredo knew things about dragons, but
Good Boy
he has encountered a dragon in the past.
Good Boy doesn't know a lot about dragons. He's really just meeting them, so I'm not sure.
I'm just saying, think about the last time you encountered a green dragon.
Oh,
That's true.
neither was
Clank wasn't there.
For that.
Clank
The
wasn't
only
there.
person
So,
who was there was Terminos then.
Clank, I mean, yeah, you can. I don't mind if you're proficient in history. I'm totally comfortable giving you a history check to see what you know about green dragons. You are trying to figure out the best way to best this draconic creature. You're sitting down and you're looking up and you know it's there, but what you're doing is like it's 17. But go ahead, Sada.
This kind of from 7 feet up. This may
See you're thinking.
Perhaps these worms are filthy and greed obsessed. They are after power. Here, maybe we tell them we are offering Princess some sort of honorary tribute. Play into their bloated sense of self.
Yeah, that's definitely something about dragons at large. They have an ego for sure. Clank,
They are Kanye West of fantasy world.
Pretty much, like they have a really bloated view of self-importance. Clank, 17. I mean, green dragons. Thinking about them, the one thing that you're really sure of is that they're known as the smartest chromatic dragons.
Okay. Interesting.
And they are conniving and devious.
Mm-hmm. Okie doke.
And now you're kind of thinking about it and you're watching it kind of circle above you. And it seems now that you've watched the pattern for about 25 minutes now or so. We're going to get close to our fourth hour here. We're getting towards that fourth hour, or we're not quite there yet. It's flying above you. It's watching you. It's watching you. And it may have been watching you before. Mm-hmm. And it may have been watching you in the cave.
It may have been watching you when you were sleeping. It might be watching you while you're awake. It knows when you've been bad or good, so God, be good for goodness sake.
Exactly. And now the more that you're thinking about it, the more you're like, okay, like we have it here. You have it here. You've attracted its attention to the fire. Satra, you can make your next athletics if you would like to.
Satra is gonna lean back. So we can't see it. We can't. All right.
Not where you're at right now. No.
Have I picked up on the shadow?
Yeah. I think Clank has probably pointed it out to everybody. I think that's fair. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna try to do is using the kind of movement of the shadow, kind of start to shoot bolts into the sky. Just start shooting crossbow bolts up at where I think, kind of trying to track back.
What's your range on your crossbow?
Light crossbow. Let me take a look.
Isn't he like a few hundred feet up?
We have no idea.
You have no idea.
320 feet is the disadvantage.
Okay, so you're gonna be rolling at disadvantage to hit it. It's further than what's the base? 80?
80. Yeah,
it's further than 80. So you can roll at disadvantage to see if you can shoot a bolt, but you're shooting into the canopy, right? And if you're thinking about it, like you're shooting into the top of these trees and you're still at least like 30 feet down from the top.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna start fucking ripping it.
All right, rip. Go ahead. First one like pings into like a section of branches, maybe
surprisingly
25 or 30 feet up, and like embeds itself in one tree.
Fair enough. Okay, and then I'll just keep I guess keep climbing. Could I like is it just like really I'm not around enough branches to like start kind of like trying to swing from branch to branch?
Oh, you might be able to now for sure. Yeah. You had to climb like the first section of the tree, you know?
Yep. So
And now that
I'm
you're a
around
little
some
bit up.
branches.
Yeah, you could jump to an adjacent tree and try and get like, you know, to another branch that's a couple feet, a foot or two above maybe, and start trying to jump and be acrobatic if you would like to.
Yeah,
I'll allow it. Yep.
That's the goal, is to try to do some gymnastics here.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what you got. Rip it. You kind of jump up and swing up to a branch that's maybe 2 feet higher, all said and done, but you're a little bit removed, off that center line. What's your vertical? What do you think your vertical is? How tall are you? Like,
D&D is goofy with that shit.
Yeah, so, that's true. So, okay. So, I'll let you take a whole nother movement up into the tree. I don't want to belabor the process. Like,
No,
absolutely.
I'm gonna shoot and
You're
climb
jumping up.
until I hit something.
All right, anybody doing anything else
Or
as
fall.
Sarah is starting this process of shooting and climbing?
You know what? I'll take pot shots. I have a short bow. I can shoot some arrows at where I believe the shadow is.
Okay, all
Also
right,
has a
you're rolling
320
it.
range.
Yep, you're rolling at disadvantage. Sure, go ahead. Anybody doing anything else as these two start just kind of firing bows into the
sorry.
He's just hanging out.
firing bows into the trees?
Yeah, I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast. Why not?
All right, disadvantage.
There you go.
9 misses. 16. Safra, you want to keep moving up and shoot? You shoot and
Yep.
move up if you'd like to. 17 is going to miss. Just kind of that one, Zermenos. You think your blast kind of sails into the sky, but it doesn't seem like it makes contact with
I
anybody.
dropped a
Yeah.
20!
Yeah.
You dropped the 20, 9, another one embedded into the tree, but you again jump up another 8 or so feet into the trees, and you're about 25 feet off the ground.
And how high?
It looks like it looks like it's got another. Now that you're up here, it doesn't actually look as tall as you thought from the bottom. Another 2 jumps, maybe 15 feet or so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then you're going to be like at the top of one of these trees.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna summon in my familiar, and I'm gonna look through its eyes, and I'm gonna have it fly up.
All right, there you go. Okay, there you go. Straight up.
It is an owl. To get to the very top of the canopy, basically, and then peek out.
It would easily get to the top, and it easily looks out, and it easily sees the green dragon flying around. If the owl is at the top of the tree line, the green dragon is 150 or so more feet above,
Okay.
just circling
Mhm.
in a slow predator kind of like circle.
All right, guys. What if we throw the prince onto the pyre?
Then he
We could do that. I'm not quite not opposed to this.
What if you throw the prince onto the fire? Then he
Yeah, it would probably
burns.
descend. He would probably descend. We would lose the prince,
don't you-
but... Oh, I
You
can't
don't
hear that.
have
I
to
can't hear
lose the
that.
prince, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, you're
I'm-
too far at this point.
I'm gonna shoot and climb.
Shoot and climb. Shoot and climb.
Is there any way that we could fake throw the prince on the fire?
I mean, I do have the
Shot.
ability to create illusions.
Safra is just burying bolts into the trees. And Safra, you start to fall. You jump up and your hand reaches another one of these branches, but it starts to fall as you slip. Make an initiative roll to see if you can try and grab out to a branch before you start falling. Okay, just enough Yep, and you fall back down 6-7 feet, but manage to catch onto the branch, taking no damage as you fall.
Cool.
All right. Anybody else? Sadra, everyone sees Sadra slip in the tree a little bit. Maybe it's a catch of breath sort of moment for a second, but she manages to hang on. No worse for the wear. The owl is just sitting at the top of the tree. Clank, is that all?
Its head is dipped back down at this point.
Coming back down into the tree line?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the very top, but like not peeking out at currently.
Okay.
Well, DD's just hanging out. He's just he's
Stealth
laying
roll.
there. He's waiting.
Stealth roll.
Man, I shouldn't have said anything.
Sadra, shot and climb.
Hey, it's okay.
Anybody doing anything else? Anybody flying up? Anybody sending familiars up? Anybody else climbing into the tree?
God damn it!
Any strong
Damn it.
people want to climb into the trees? Sarah, yeah, you're burying bolts into all sorts of different trees.
Are you collecting those as you're shooting them?
Yep, you're okay. You get up, you get back up to where you were, to where you fell again, jumping again, making kind of dangerous leaps. You're just holding on to the trees, like you're kind of catching your posture as you're like wiggling a little bit to fall off the front of the tree. You catch your momentum and you're able to stabilize yourself. Yep, that's blasting into the trees, blasting. You guys are burning trees, you're blasting trees, you're bolting trees, you're all sorts of stuff. Bang, bang. Fuck you, trees.
Hmm.
All right,
Anything else?
Maybe. Okay, hold up.
I mean, you're trying a mundane way here so far. Nobody's used any items. Nobody's used very many spells except for.
Got it. Okay, here's what's gonna occur. I am going to kind of bang against a rather sturdy tree near me with the booming blade, just to make it go, just to like make the loud thunderclap, like boom, right? And then I'm going to use minor illusion to create a scream that sounds like the shipbag's voice.
Okay.
Princess.
On hearing that, I will use my minor illusion to create the illusion of like a corpse on top of the somebody staked on top of the pyre.
Okay. All right. So no problem. So both of you, I will let you decide. You can either roll a deception check at advantage, or actually it'll compete against your spellcasting modifier for your illusions. Okay. Yeah, no problem. So you cast your spells and the booming blade goes off. Let's see what it rolls. Anybody's spellcasting modifier higher than 16? I mean, their spell save DC. Sorry.
I think mine is 15.
So 16 beats that. Anything higher than 16?
No.
Or 16 ties, right? Right. So you don't sense any further movement from it. You cast these spells. The tree, Sahra, I think you kind of cleave a tree, hitting it with the booming blade. How much damage? What's the average on booming blade? Like 10, 12?
With the rapier,
13?
it would be, 15.
15? Yeah, you're slashing through a tree. So another tree fell, then this tree kind of like and starts to crash down. You all kind of hop out of the way of that. The images are flickering there. They're kind of these unrealistic, like minor illusions, like that kind of flicker. And the dragon just continues its circle.
All right, fucking shot and fucking climb then.
All right, shot and climb.
fuck me, it was almost a goddamn 15. And
Where
then it just,
is the
it just tips
prince
over.
and all this? What? Sorry,
I
where's the
hid the
prince and all
prince. I
this?
hid the prince behind a tree and marked it.
He was throttled by you.
And then I hid him behind a tree.
And then hid him. In like a tree kind of alcove nook area, out of sight. Kind of. I'm imagining 10, 15 feet away, something like that. Knocked out, he's good to be out realistically for 5-6 hours or something like that. Full unconsciousness. He was like fully strangled out. Like, bleh.
Oh, let me do the climb.
Yep. Dee was laying on the ground. Yeah. 25, yep.
Look at that.
You think you're about 8-7 feet from the canopy.
Cool.
One more if you want to try and get up there. If anybody's doing anything else, let me know.
We said the dragon was 150 feet away, approximately.
At least it was hard to tell.
Okay.
Can I have my owl help by like having it clear some of the like brush on top of the canopy and find like sturdy branches?
I think your owl, yeah, your owl can take the help action for sure with Sahra's acrobatic check. Yeah, maybe it's flying to the thicker branches at like Sahra's more easily able to like balance on. It gives her a better foothold, gives her a better handhold. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, Sahra, another 25. You hop up with the help of the owl. The owl lens it's the same color as the shiny little woman, and it lands on this particularly sturdy branch, and you're really easily just kind of able to hop up, pull yourself up, and you peek through the canopy and see the dragon, and it's really far off.
How far off?
Make a perception check.
What do I see with my passive perception?
What do you see with your passive perception?
Just popping up
With
and
your
looking.
passive perception, just popping up and looking, yeah, the dragon looks to be more than 150 feet away from you.
Cool, I'll take another shot.
Okay? It's gonna miss. Flies off into the sky. You lose track of the arrow, in the sunlight as you hit the canopy, and it's much brighter in the fresh air than it is beneath the branches. You kind of shoot into the air, and you just lose the bolt in the air.
Okay, I will again do the scream of the. I'll do like another scream of the prince, but from the top.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, it just doesn't look to be buying that as believable. It can see kind of down into this clearing, and nobody is hiding in the clearing except for Good Boy. And it's just looking straight down on you. Well, no, it probably actually isn't. It's misty in the forest. It's maybe there's something about the tone. Maybe there's something about how it sounds, but it's just not convincing the creature to come any closer.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go and fetch this douchebag.
Okay, all right. He's unconscious.
Can I try and wake him up?
How?
Smacking him awake.
Sure. Ow! What? Where am I? What are you doing? Who are you? Who are you?
Well, his mouth is bound right now, I believe.
Oh, so.
Mhm.
Yes, all those sex noises. Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Especially the last one.
I'm gonna kind of look at the rest of the group and ask for thoughts as to what to do with this guy.
Safa is up in a tree.
He might be too far
Very,
away from GD.
very high in a tree. GD buried in the ground.
My idea was to
Leaves.
legit throw him on the fire.
I mean, GD approves. Like, I don't know.
Do we have any magic to like protect him while he's on the fire? So it's like he doesn't actually burn to death.
Try to. Can you cast absorb elements on someone else?
He's kind of like he's starting to writhe back and forth, and he's like trying to like cough up and spit out the gag in his mouth.
I'll smack him in the fucking top of the head really hard.
Really hard?
Yeah.
Make an attack roll, a melee attack roll. What's your? Do you have a strength modifier? -1, so you can't deal any damage with your really hard smack. So don't roll. Never mind. You think you hit him really hard in the head. Unless you're using your weapon. Are you trying to bop him with your weapon, or like, how hard are we hitting him?
I'm not trying to bop him. And get him
with your hand. With your hand. No, he's still shaking, trying to spit.
All right, can I take my sword out and put it right in fucking between the tip of it right in between his eyes?
And you start to carve a mark in between his eyes, and it starts to cut him and bleed, but he doesn't stop moving. And he tries to pull his head away a little bit.
All right, so I punch him in the fucking head with the guard of my rapier.
All right, make an attack roll. You're gonna miss him. I'll give you. You'll hit him. Okay, so roll your damage roll, and we'll see how much damage you do. And after you hit him, after you catch him really square one time, after trying enough.
Attack roll.
Yeah.
Attack roll.
No, but that's the hit, and then you roll the damage, and oh wow, that's a lot.
Oh wow,
holy shit,
that's a good one.
That's a lot. You literally punch him in the nose with the guard, and you clearly break the bridge of his nose, and he winces in pain, and you see the tears start to stream down his face, and blood starts to pour out of his nose, and he does stop.
So, do we have any way of protecting him from fire so we could then throw him on the fire?
Or we could just throw him on the fire. I like that idea.
Don't you think? No, dude. This is due to somebody. He's like valuable. We can't just. We have to try to not. We have to do our best to be so we can look someone in the face and say we tried our best to bring him back.
And thinking about all the new allies that you've made that you don't know a lot about, whoever is a reasonable person and can hear what Wax says, that makes some sense.
Sakura is in a tree.
Not gonna lie, GD's intelligence is like, well, actually, maybe it might be wisdom. I don't know. He honestly might be pretty indifferent. What's his wisdom?
It's definitely wisdom.
But basically, that's. If you want ideas, that's my idea. I'm open to other suggestions.
It's definitely wisdom and wise to notice what might upset your allies. Intelligence is like knowing why your allies are upset, the specific details of it, the mechanics, they're upset because there is this spell affecting them, this dragon, this creature attacking them that I know a lot about and a lot of the information about. But knowing the why is definitely wisdom, for sure.
I'm just going to turn to Zermanos and Big Wax and say, listen, this guy's a spellcaster. He may be able to cast something, but do you think you could get him to call the dragon down? You two have a way with words that I frankly do not.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't trust him I don't trust him for a second that he's gonna do what I want him to do. I guess I could suggestion him.
You could?
Or I could try to.
You could try. You could also try and convince him.
Okay, hold up. No. I like this.
Excuse me.
Alright, so I'm alright. I can't. Is he paying attention? Like, I can't talk about casting suggestion on him and then cast suggestion on him. Like,
No, we're whispering
Oh.
to each other. Or
I mean that just happened right in front of his face.
no, I
Like you
specifically
literally
said-
just.
No,
You
I
literally.
specifically said I took them aside and was kind of whispering to them.
All right. You were taken aside. He's not listening. He's been punched in the face quite thoroughly. He's not listening because
Perhaps
you were taken aside.
excessively.
Because you were taken aside.
Okay.
Safra's in a tree.
all
And
right.
it's
So yeah.
gonna
So
shoot another crossbow bolt.
Yeah, go for
nice.
Are you looking out on the sky as you're doing
Yeah.
this? Are you you're peeking out?
Yep.
Okay. Make your attack at
Yep.
disadvantage. I believe still.
Fuck me,
Yeah.
that was the worst one yet.
That was the word. Not
So
quite.
5, 6.
I'm gonna spend the next few turns, kind of looking down and trying to scout out a quick way, like the best way to get down, so that I might be prepared if I need to descend quickly.
You think about doing that, and as you're looking up, you see the dragon start to descend down towards you.
Wicked. So
As you think about turning around, let's pop back to the other three just for 1 second. Sarah, sorry. GD, sorry. Wax, Clank, Zermenos. You're standing above the prince. You're not. You're standing aside from the prince. The prince is, however far off, has been punched, not listening. What do you guys do? What are you all doing before we pop back to Sada? Not knowing what's going on at the top of the canopy.
I would
Yeah, I was
imagine if he said that he was going to do suggestion, then we would be walking back over to the guy.
No, I want to
Doing suggestion?
I want to know. I want to explain my plan to you. Make sure that because we got to set it up a little bit. It's not just like. My idea was that if I could cast suggestion on him, and he could pretend like he escaped us, but I would actually tell him acting like you're escaped, but you go right here, you run right, so we know where like he's gonna be, right, and then we can get the dragon. We'll know where it'll be.
Is my owl warning me about anything?
Yeah, the owl is beneath the tree line right now. It wasn't doing anything else.
Yep, fair enough.
So it can make a perception check to see if it's able to see through the tree line to see what's happening with the dragon. Eyes
right.
upwards, knowing that it's there.
So it would be D20 plus 3, I believe, is the owl's perception.
Okay.
And that's a 7. Love that.
No, so it's not it's not able to see through the canopy layer. It does see Satra with her head poked out, and half of her upper torso kind of above the tree line. Tremendous, anything from you? Wax?
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Wax.
I want to cast. Well, I think I want to let Sarah know about the plan that we're gonna I'm gonna suggestion the prince, and we're gonna use him as bait, just so she
Casting
knows
message?
what. Yeah, I'm gonna cast a message and tell her what the plan.
All right,
is.
you got one sentence.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on the prince to act like he escaped, so we can ambush the dragon.
Sada, you received the message in your mind. You're looking at the dragon flying towards you.
and you hear, in Elvish, you hear, dragon coming, shit.
Sada, what are you doing in this turn?
While the dragon is barreling towards me.
Yes.
Okay, I am going to. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna kind of call one of her eye is gonna glow bright green, and she's going to call forth kind of the emerald star spawn worm.
Okay.
And then she's going to kind of use it to kind of. She's gonna start to make her way down using the star spawn as a way to kind of bolster or improve her chance of success, to kind of catch herself and guiding it to all right, be here as a handhold and that stuff like that.
Ninjaing down?
lunging down using the.
Okay.
Oh wait, you know what? Fuck
Yeah.
it. Yep. Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck it.
Okay. So you're using your
4th level spell slot.
Your 4th level spell slot to summon this creature, and you want to make an acrobatics check.
And you said
with advantage. With advantage.
Yeah, order to aid me.
Yep, to aid you, to help you. Yep, absolutely. You see this thing diving at you, and you just dive into the tree line. Sure. 18, and yeah, I'll say you can hop with an 18. You could hop down like 2 steps, like 15 feet or so, if you would like to.
Okay. Yep. And just kind
Kinda
of
hop like-
having the aberration come down with me.
Okay, and you would see the dragon make a perception check. Like, well, your passive is 14, right? So
Yep.
you're kind of paying attention, like over your shoulder as the dragon
Well,
is.
I'm moving quickly, so it's a 9.
So it's what?
A 9 minus 5 on PP when you're moving quickly.
Right. Yeah. Okay. The modifier. Yep. Jumping down.
So, do you want me to roll perception check?
No, only if you're looking.
I mean, no, I'd be falling, trying to
Yeah,
survive.
so-
Yeah.
Right. So no. Falling down, and you land. You end up, kind of your feet thudding into a branch. Like that's much lower than where you started. But with the creature kind of like you start to fall off the branch. I think as you get down to it, the creature just kind of bumps you, and you put your hand out and kind of right yourself and make sure, Sarah, make sure her legs are stable and she's kind of balancing on the creature a little bit, and you're ready for whatever happens next.
So have we gotten this message from Sahara yet?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then I'm going to be standing directly on top of the prince.
Okay, sure. Anybody doing anything else?
I think.
Well, Wax got the message.
Yeah, I would immediately relay it. Dragon coming. Shit.
Shoot dragon.
Fan out!
Yeah,
Yeah.
GD's gonna get up, and he's gonna pull out some javelins.
Are we just like using
Free
this
javelin.
map as kind of like a generic battle map right now, or?
Yeah, what's
No, we're not using the map at all. I just gave you the map just to remind you about what happened last time, but we haven't used the map at all yet.
Okay.
You can turn it off if you would like to. For now, you guys are in the middle of this forest in some unknown location, in this clearing. The dragon, you kind of see the dragon barreling down in the sky, and then you'll all see it stop and start to fly back upwards.
Can I shoot a firebolt at it as it's flying downward?
Yes.
Okay. Is it within 120 feet?
No.
No.
From where you are, you can wait. I'll say you can wait to 120 feet, and you can take a regular roll on it. Yeah, you can wait till it's like as close as it looks like it's going to get, and the minute it starts to turn around, it would be like, let's think about it. The tree line is 50 feet, 40 feet, 25 plus 15, 40 feet, and then it was, yeah, I'd say I'll be very generous. It gets just in range and then starts to turn around. 120 feet. Mm-hmm.
12?
It's gonna fly into a tree. It singes it a little bit, but nothing enough to light anything on fire.
Mhm.
Kai also cast a spell when it's 120 feet away.
Make an initiative
Just as
roll.
Sure. I'm a good initiate,
All right, let's see.
historically speaking. Haha.
No, you're just too slow. You're just too slow. Just too slow.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Little bit, just a tiny little bit quicker than that. To be of medium difficulty.
That's fine.
Yeah. And you're ready to cast a spell, but it just doesn't look like you gauge the distance right, and you don't waste the magic. You just keep it for another time when you know when you know you're sure. And the dragon rises, and it rises back up to that point, and it just starts to circle again. And it is not leaving. It looks like a very lazy, effortless flying that it's doing while it's circling around you. Very lazy. Very slow. A beast ready and wait. And the fire keeps on burning. The prince is looking at you particularly right now, Wax, just like eyes burning with fury. And he's looking at you, and like, you can feel the energy, the hate coming off of him. He hates you.
He hates me. What did I ever do to this guy?
Naren Vane. Just, disgust.
All right, so I'll look to Clank and Zermanos and basically be like, so do you want to try this, or Zermanos, you have fly. Do you have fly? And can
it's clear to you guys, to you all, that the dragon is not stupid. It's not going to fly down to fight you all or whatever is going on, whatever it can see going on down here, by itself in the middle of the forest. You're getting the feeling it watched you the entire time you were in the cave, or as long as it could see you. And it took measure of you. It looked at your abilities and what you all were doing. And it's judged you a threat. It's keeping its distance away from you because it knows that you're dangerous.
So let's go, as Sarah will say, as she's kind of tumbling down the tree, she'll say, well, these dragons love their money, they love their treasure. We should probably fucking go try to steal their shit. They do not like that, from what I understand.
That's a good idea. I was about to
that is a good idea. That is a good idea.
Let us go walk back to the cave, because this wimp of a worm will not face us in open combat.
All right, down to try whatever at this point.
So
what should we do about this fucking douchebag?
I mean, I think we've got the muscle to take care of him.
It is big cowardly dragon.
And
we shall steal its things. It shall be sad.
Sarha will encourage us to move with haste to the cave, so that because she has, you see this kind of twisting, it's kind of like it seems like a gaseous mass, but it's kind of shaped roughly into, like, for those of you who play WoW, like a mana worm. It's sort of draconic, sort of snakish, and it kind of glows with a bright green energy. And she's like, "This is not going to be here for very long. We should definitely, make like a tree and leaf."
All right, so let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. What if we leave? It is fast. It will know where we're going.
Yeah.
It will be faster. It will get there first.
That's fine, as long as we can get it to touch down. Let's just go.
We just need it to touch down. If we get it into cave, it cannot fly around all day.
Look, it's that or toss this guy on the pyre, and frankly, I'm fine with either.
I mean, yeah, I that's basically
Good math.
as I see it as
Look,
well.
it is a mobile Cinemouse.
All right.
I mean, yeah. Any other?
It's just,
Let's
That's
go.
it.
Yeah.
why
You guys
not?
are on the
I mean,
move.
we can try.
You all are on the move.
He's a
I
sweet
hear
boy, look
Good
at
Boy's voice every time. I just think of Bane's voice almost from Batman.
Oh yeah. No,
You were
I
merely
was noticing
you were
myself
merely
at this.
adopted by the Jock. I was born there. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So you all are on the move. Yeah, you're not far. You all are not far from the waterfall. It's pretty close. Walking over there. It's like I said, only going to take you all 10 minutes or so. If you're moving quickly, you can be over there faster. You're taking
he can run.
Yeah, you're running.
He can run. He can pick up
he's
Clank and
fast.
just run.
Who is anybody
You don't
taking
need
the
to pick
prince?
up Clank. You can pick
No,
up
he
the
wants to pick.
prince.
No, he wants to pick up Clank. He wants to pick
Clank
up
does not want to be picked up. Clank wants you to pick up the damn prince.
and pick up Clank too. Pick up.
All right, I'll just pick up the prince. Just
That's it.
roll him
All
over
right.
like a sack of potatoes. Why not?
That's it. All right. All right. GD's picking up Prince. Neronvain. Neronva.
He's gonna hold him in such a way that he's gonna get hit by like branches and stuff.
Ugh. Okay.
Just
And you get to kind of an accurate representation of where you are on the map. You can come right up to the edge of the waterfall if you want. You want to be further back from the waterfall? That's fine, wherever you want to be. I'm just saying.
close the map.
Was
for-
anyone trying to
can you
pay
make sure?
attention to the dragon while this was happening?
No.
Wax, make a perception check.
I would also be signaling my owl to keep popping its head out and checking.
Yeah, it's still
Okay.
up. It's got 18. Yeah, as you disappear into the tree line, and you definitely kind of hear it behind you as you're into the trees, maybe 600 feet or so, 500 feet, and then it resumes kind of its normal sound, and it sounds like it's trying to catch up with you. It's hard to exactly tell where it is because you're kind of running through this section of the forest, the wood, trying to get to the waterfall as quickly as you can to try and beat it there. I would say everybody needs to make athletics checks. If you're all kind of like sprinting through the forest as fast as you can, everyone needs to make athletics checks to see how fast through the forest you're going to make it. This section of the forest. 27, 20.
Sorry, that's an Arcana. I misclicked, so that should be a 15 actually.
27, 15, 6, 16. Is that everybody? Wax?
Hey, I mean, does he need to carry Zermenos? I mean, like,
You're already carrying the prince.
Oh,
And I'll
yeah,
let you have.
look at that
and I'll let you
athletics
have-
roll.
I'll let
That
you have
big
full.
athletics
I'll let you
roll.
have full movement for carrying one person. You're supposed to have half movement for carrying somebody.
All right.
All right. So you could be half back. One half back from everybody. Everybody could be 200 feet closer, and you could be 100 feet closer. So let's just say you make it up with everybody carrying one person with 19 on your roll. Yeah, it's good. It's 27, it's 15, it's 6, it's 16, and it's natural 1, which is not great. Wax starts to fall behind there for a second, good boy, and you kind of grab him under the armpit really quickly and kind of like scoop him up and push him back in front of you, and then kind of like take a position right behind him running where like he can't fall back any further. he has to like kind of run into you, and then you kind of push him a little bit further. And
that would have taken like 6 to 10 minutes or something like that, flying there.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking since I cast it. So I cast it when Sabra was climbing up. So that was probably about
the
5,
owl
10 minutes.
the owl around minute like 4 or 5 would see the dragon overtake you all.
Okay.
It would take it a while because it's kind of flying around looking. You're making your way through, not really trying to be very stealthy about how you're moving through. And so it wouldn't spot you all right away, but after a couple of minutes, it definitely has the track on you, and there could only be one location you're really going for, running in the direction that you're running. So it just takes off at a dead flight and flies straight by the owl. I don't know what the owl's movement speed is. It's probably similar to the dragon's, but
fly speed of 60.
Yeah, it moves faster than the owl is possibly capable of moving, and just turns it on and goes straight for its lair.
Okay.
And as you kind of get to the edge of the waterfall, you all, anybody with a passive perception of 12 or over notices that the water in the pool looks like it's been like it's in motion. It's like it's moving a lot more than anyone remembers it like moving. Like, yeah, it has the water hitting it, but the far end of the pool has ripples that are like kind of like flashing out to it.
I'll have the star spawn dive in and make an attack. Just attack.
Make an attack?
Attack what's underneath the water.
Does it have a swim speed?
That's a great question. Let me check. Sorry, I have a ferret in my other hand because he fell asleep.
No, it's
so I'm trying to Google it.
Totally fine. It's totally fine. Take your time.
Can you share me the aberrant spirit block?
Absolutely. NPCs, ABBER. I don't have that spirit. Oh, there it is. Is there a certain one you want? The star?
The star spawn.
Star spawn. Yeah, I have that. There you go. Did you get it?
No, it doesn't. It does not have. Or it does.
Oh.
No, it doesn't have a swim speed. It has walk and fly. So
it plunges into the water and starts to move slower. However, are you connected to it at all? Or are you just looking at it?
No, it just follows my orders.
Okay. It plunges into the water. How much health does it have? And what's its AC?
Give me 1 second.
Because I think it's dead. But you tell me the numbers and I'll let you know.
11 plus level spell, so 15 armor.
So
hit points would be 40.
So you see it splash into the water and you see the ripples of it. You know, it's hitting the water and there's like tussle underwater and then it just stops. And kind of the spreading keeps going out. Like there's kind of like this faint rippling that's going on throughout the pool. but it's gone and it doesn't resurface.
So the concept, I feel the spell fade.
Yes.
Okay. Did it? So it got within 5 yards of it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So it had it has to make a wisdom save against my spell save DC.
19.
Saves. Cool. All right, that's all I got.
Yeah.
What are you all doing, or are you rolling initiative right now? I think you're all rolling initiative.
That's initiative.
Yeah, let's just do initiative. Can we spread ourselves out a little bit though?
I'll say you can move 5 feet from wherever you are.
Well, okay.
If you had this, I didn't hear. I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, if you really, yep. I know you wanted to spread out, yeah, but I didn't hear anybody being like spread out as you got there. But yeah, okay, I'll give you.
Yelled spread out.
Mm-hmm.
When you were at the pyre, yeah, okay, all right. Mm-hmm. You're in a different place, but all right, sure, spread out.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't follow that part.
No, it's fine. It's cool. You're not totally taken by surprise of this happening or anything. It's fine.
Do you want?
I mean, you're not literally surprised in combat. You know that a dragon lives here. So,
Yep.
Do you want a shirt full of Cinemouse? Okay.
So we're not still up top? I'm confused.
you can. I'll let you move wherever you want to move.
She's
I'm not
just
gonna.
vibing.
I'm not gonna force
I
you
mean,
into
which
your
is-
spot. If I know Clank did say spread out at the pyre. I
Which is
heard her say that for sure.
Mhm.
So if you want to spread out, you can spread out to wherever you want within reason. You can't be inside the waterfall cave, obviously. You can be, a little bit further back on top if you would like to be. Clank decided to move a little bit closer to the bottom of the hill where the pool is. I'll let you choose. I'm not going to force you into a place.
I mean, if we said spread out, okay. So I don't want to be that far into the cap weave, but
You're close. That's over. The entrance was somewhere over there. But, it's a weave. It's,
Flying Bard.
you haven't looked yet. But, yeah. All right. Everyone good? 3, 2, 1.
drop the hammer.
Clank.
All right. Okay. Spells. What spell should I cast? Can I get an owl on here too? Because it's with us at this point.
Yes. I think here's the sheet for you. I have to drop the owl on. Where do you want the owl?
I guess just right next to me and probably makes the most sense.
I think now that I dropped it on, you can move it. Yep.
Okay, yep, I can. All right. Cool. I really am not 100% sure what to do. Can I see if I see the dragon in the water?
Make a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay, so neutral.
So neutral for you because you roll with advantage because of your shield.
22.
I am.
You think it is? You see like a shadow. You think it's over. I have to move this, sir. I have to get my clicker on the right part of the circle. I think it's over here somewhere.
Oh,
That's a lot bigger than the dragon is, but it's somewhere in that kind of range.
all right. see. I really do not have a lot that I can do. Alright, fuck it. I'll cast Mirror Image on myself. So that effect will occur.
I was talking on mute the whole time, apparently. Great. That was great. But
No,
okay.
we
go ahead.
heard that the shadow was somewhere.
No,
Oh,
there's no shadow. There's no shadow. You made the check through the disadvantage. There's no shadow. You would see it. I was trying to figure out a way to keep everyone else from seeing it. There's no way to do that. Clank, you see it. Everybody else, you have to ignore its actual location until you make the check as well.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's in the water, so I don't think casting Firebolt is going to be exactly my play. To go here. Yeah, let's do Mind Sliver. Why not? So first off, let's take a look at the distance and make sure that I can. Yes, it is in range. It has to make the save. Did it or did it not?
Failed.
It failed? Okay, cool. Yeah, for some reason I can't actually see if it saves or fails. All right, well, 2d6 damage as its head kind of reels in pain as Clank kind of waves her hand and just causes this thing a headache. And the next save, and I don't have this automatic, but the next save that it has to make, it takes a minus d4 on.
Okay.
Nothing really to do with the bonus action. I think telekinetic is let me just check. If telekinetic is 30 feet. Oh yeah, and that's also true. Yeah, so I can't do that. Actually no, it's not one size larger, but it has to be 30 feet, so that's not gonna happen. I'll point in the general area in which I saw the dragon to the rest of the group, and that will be my turn. So, yes.
Okay. It's gonna be your turn.
Yep.
Germanos.
I guess I'm trying to see where it is.
Okay. Make a perception check at disadvantage. Yeah, it's somewhere under the water, but it looks like it's moving. You're not sure if it's a reflection of it in the water being underneath, but you can't quite see it.
I would just ready both beams of Eldritch Blast should it pop its head out.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, I think that's it.
All right, good boy. What is your dexterity bonus?
My dexterity bonus? What do you mean?
Yep. Your dexterity ability score modifier.
It's +2.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I went to the restroom for a minute. I came back.
You don't know where the
Dragon's
dragon is.
here.
You don't know where the dragon is. Clank looks like maybe she has some idea, but hasn't pointed it out. Can't point it out. Everyone's kind of looking towards the pool of water.
GD. He's gonna say, how do I say this without just... He's gonna say,
Yep. What are you gonna say?
That pool is very, very deep. I went in there. I didn't explore all of the pool. I wonder if there's a tunnel in the water.
And that's
That's your
what
action.
he's gonna say.
To who?
I'm gonna say that to everyone.
All right, it's nobody else's. I mean, anyone else can say a reply if they want after JD says that, but that's going to be like kind of you stand around talking for your turn.
PP.
Oh, okay. Is there no way that he can just like prepare a javelin or prepare an attack or something?
Okay, I'll allow it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll allow
Cool.
it. Yep, sure.
Yeah, that'll be it then.
Okay. So as soon as Good Boy stops going, all of a sudden it looks like the ground. There are tangled vines and brush that start to shoot out of the ground. And all of a sudden there is a wall of this material blocking off Zermenos, Good Boy, and the Prince. It's 10 feet high, it's 5 feet thick, and the wall seems to be about 25 feet long right now, and it's blocking the two of you off and your vision off, unless, well, not you, Good Boy, but unless you go into the water. You're kind of blocked off from this hill. And Zermenos, you need to make a dexterity saving throw, being in the vicinity of the wall, as it appears. This giant brush wall with spikes coming out, giant thorns. You succeed. And that will be this.
Would that
11 piercing damage.
11 pure? Okay. Half of that or that total?
That's the half.
Okay.
Big Wax, your turn.
Did they poke their head out for that?
Nope.
Okay.
They don't have to.
Yeah, I'll get a roll perception to see if I can get a beat on this beast.
Mm-hmm.
With disadvantage, so that's probably not.
With a disadvantage, yeah. You could roll again.
So it's gonna be worse. Oh, it's fucking not 20. Goddamn it! All right, so 11.
You cannot, not currently. No.
Okay. I would. I'll turn to Sarah and say, I'll look at Sarah and say, what should we do here?
Well, we need to.
Is that it?
Clink?
Wax?
Yeah.
Okay, Sarah, you have an answer for that?
Sarah, we need to draw him out. We need to make the water untenable for horrible worm monster.
As you say that, the creature flies out of the water and lands right here. Zara. It bites out at you for a 30.
Yeah.
Am I ready to Eldritch Blast go off?
I cast
Yeah,
Silvery Barbs on it.
all of your ranged attacks can go off now. All of your held attacks, 21 damage, Sarah. I think it automatically did it to you.
If part of
And
it
then
was
Wax.
poison damage, it resisted,
Wax.
which is why it says that.
Yep, Wax. It turns around, and then how far is it from you? Let's see how far it is from you, Wax. It's 10 feet from you. All right, Satra, you're gonna get it then because it can't get to Wax. It kind of turns its head around to see Wax behind there, but it's just out of range, so it swipes at its claws at you again 2 times. A 18 to hit and a 25 to hit.
So I'll knock off the 18.
I want to Silvery Barbs with my reaction to 25 and make him re-roll it.
Okay, do that right now.
Sorry, I'm just making my attack. It says I'm out of ammo, but I had everything
Wax,
checked off.
Wax, it's a natural 20 instead.
Oh,
You get to choose.
Such
I
as
believe.
life.
You can choose. I think Silvery Barbs is a choose spell. It's not an either or, right? Is it an
No,
either
the
or?
creature must re-roll. Oh, use the lower roll. It does say use lower. It does say
Yeah.
use lower. So
Right.
all
So it's
and then
it's
I
still
choose a different creature within range. In this
Nobody.
case, no, it's 60 feet of me that I can see. This is a friendly creature, so I can pick Sarah and I can give her advantage on her next attack,
Okay.
as long as it
Totally.
happens
So I
within
knock
1
one
minute.
down. I knock
Oh,
one
yeah.
to
Mhm.
21.
Thank you.
So I knock one. That'll be first ring of spell story.
Okay.
And so it'll only land the damage of the 20 of the
The 25. The 25. Yeah. Okay. That's no. Sorry. That's wrong. Take that 16 off. Sorry. Minus that 16. I rolled the wrong one. It's not 16. It's only 10.
You're also attacking both of them, so I think
Oh,
Wax needs to
God.
take.
Nothing. Why am I targeting Wax? There we go.
Mhm.
Sorry about that, Wax.
Yeah, you're fine.
And all the attacks against the dragon have gone off. All the javelins, all the eldritch blasts.
I think so.
Yep.
It looks like GDB01 didn't roll damage.
no, I did roll damage. I rolled
You
an
did?
attack. Said I didn't have any ammo, but I had checked everything off as if like I had everything.
Oh yeah,
But-
there it is.
That's fine. Just
So,
add. You
I'm-
just have to add more javelins.
Yeah. So yeah, I made my attack. That's a 20. I hit.
Yep.
Okay, and then I rolled damage. That's a 10. So
It
did
didn't.
damage.
Oh, you didn't auto apply it.
No, I
No,
did.
it
I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
Um,
much lower than the attack roll.
So and then kind of Saha, right before you get this chance to go, you see its tail wax. Its tail lashes out towards you as its legendary action. And it's just one attack, but it has the range to kind of smash at you. It's a 15 to
Nope.
15 to hit. It
Nope.
might miss.
16 AC.
All right, Sada, your turn.
Okay. So Satra
Just step out of the way of the tail as it comes whipping around.
Alright, Satra
Mhm.
is going to spin up. Is going to Misty Step the fuck out of there.
Okay, to where?
60,
All
like
right.
back up here on the shore.
Yeah.
Or wait, no.
No, it's okay. You can do that.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck that. I'm gonna get Blade Song going, so kind of the dagger starts to spin around her left hand. And she will cast mirror. So like, and as she'll bring up her hand, and kind of 4 copies of her will begin to kind of move around and circle her form, and she will move right over here.
Oh, okay, bold, very bold. All right.
And that will be the end of her turn.
Okay, at the top of the round, Clank, before you're able to react, the dragon seems just supernaturally quick to again kind of snap at Sarah again as she kind of tries to circle around it. It kind of takes it as like a sign of aggression from her. And again, it kind of and tries to, let's see, is it a bite or a claw? It's a claw. No, I'm sorry, it's a tail. So the tail kind of slashes out at you, Sarah. It has, it's this long tail. It reaches, it's pretty long. And it kind of swipes it at you, but a 14, that's probably going to miss.
AC is base 20 right now.
Ooh, bang, bang. And so it swipes the tail at you, but completely just able to deflect it and kind of jump into the position you wanted to. Clank,
actually,
your
wait,
turn.
let me see if you can act. Let me see. Sorry.
I see the miss.
Let me get mirror image together.
Yeah, I think mirror image means you roll to see which you attack first. If you hit Sakura, then that'll be a
roll
miss.
D20 first.
Yep.
It was a 3.
You just rolled a 3?
Yeah.
Right,
No, not for the attack roll. Just a separate D20.
Yep, separate D20.
7.
Okay. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a D6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. Okay, so it did hit me.
Okay.
Well, it hit a duplicate.
It did go. No, it went at me. It didn't. I wasn't able to redirect it.
But it misses your AC.
6 or higher to change the target's attack to a duplicate. And you rolled a 7, right?
No, he rolled a 3, which is below below all of the thresholds.
All right.
Okay.
I wanted to use the original roll that I had rolled, as if we didn't have to re-roll anything. So I rolled a 3. So I said 3.
Yeah, 3.
Okay. Yep.
Right.
That's it.
Okay.
Clank, it's your turn.
Oh, geez. Thunderstorm. All right. I'll start moving up to this location. I'll just kind of have the owl fly out here as I give like a draconic hiss at this dragon. So if I do this correctly, I just have to target the dragon. So I believe I am targeting it. I use this and I press this button. There we go. So now everybody should have advantage on attacks against it until the start of my next turn. And I will start rocking this shit. You'll hear the gauntlets kind of rev up. And Clank will attempt to punch this dragon for a 20.
Hits.
Okay. That is a 9 thunder damage. And swinging back around. A 23.
Nice.
Yeah.
For another 9 thunder damage. And this thing's ear
doesn't like it at all. Yeah, does not like it at all. You see, like, it starts to shake and, like, it starts to beat its body. Are you doing anything else as the dragon starts to, like, viciously start to move around?
Let's see. I've taken my action. Is there anything that I can do with my bonus action? No, not really. And that will be my turn.
Okay, so I need, as it starts to shake all of its body, its wings start to beat. And can the 3 of you make dexterity saving throws who are surrounding the dragon?
Yep.
As its wings start to beat in the air, it looks like it's about to take off.
Mm-hmm.
Fail. Fail. 17 fail.
Really? Christ almighty.
Sathra? Dexterity saving throw?
I rolled it, but it fucking bounced out of the tray. It's so weird.
Fail. You all take 14 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. And it takes off and dives into the water and disappears. Zermanos, your turn.
I guess I was gonna move around.
All right, you have to kind of get in the water for part of that, and your movement speed's going to be reduced. So wait, go back to where you were. All right, start walking. 5, 10, 15, 25. You'll move to there. Yeah, all right, yep. Right there. That's 30 feet.
I guess I got no reason to dash, or not to dash right now, so I'll do that.
Okay. So you can move another 30, move yourself wherever you want, as long as you're not in the water. Your movement's not impeded at all.
Yep. I think that's where I'll end up, and I'll just kind of talk to my companions. Well, what do you want to do now?
He's come out of he has come out of the water more than once to spray us with the poison shit. Be very careful.
Stay spread. Stay spread.
I guess that's all I'll do.
Okay.
Maybe I'll take one more step back.
All right. Good boy.
He's gonna grab the prince and kind of go like over in here.
Oh shit!
Keeping him behind him.
All right. That you see that the wall still remains up there. Its strength remains.
Yep. So he's holding the prince behind him. Yeah. He's gonna hang out over there, I think.
You're gonna move back there? All right, move back to where you want. You want to drag the prince? 5. Yep, you can go 15 feet.
He's gonna go over here.
Just right there? And you want the prince there? Or you want him there? Or you want him there?
I want him like right behind me, right there.
All right, right there? All right. You got him.
Or actually, no. He's gonna come over here just so he can like
peek out.
Yeah, peek out and like hit at the dragon if it comes out.
Anything else?
Nope. He's just gonna prepare an action.
Wax. Anything the magical bard wants to do before the dragon has its turn?
Allegedly, before the dragon has its turn.
Allegedly. I would like to... I don't know. Move over here a little bit further. And then...
Okay. Anything else?
And then I'll give... fuck, I don't know what to do, man. Oh, I'll give Clank Bardic Inspiration.
Thank you.
That's it?
And I guess, that's my turn. Thank you.
The dragon shoots up out of the water, explodes with this tremendous roar, and as it flies into the sky, it goes crashes right behind the wall of brush and lands right next to you, good boy. It bites out at you.
Of course it does.
But its ears are ringing as it does so.
Uh-huh. That's fine. Let me re-roll that. That's a 24 as the lowest roll for the bite.
Fucking Christ.
24 and a 29. And it's 15 points of damage to you, good boy. You will have automatically resisted it. There. Oh no.
Yep,
Okay.
and
No.
he's gonna rage.
Okay. It's not your turn. Oh, you can rage in reaction.
Yep.
Okay. So you're gonna take 3 points of piercing damage and 3 points of acid damage on that one.
Oh, sweet.
Oh wait, no, sorry. +6. So 3 points of piercing damage, 3 points of acid damage. 6 plus 6 is 12.
No.
I'm going to
Is
target
that-
you
is
next
that
time,
half?
so it'll auto. So, the piercing damage is hatched. Do you have poison damage as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so it's only 11 damage to you then instead of 13.
All right.
It attacks you and it kind of sees it like bites into you, and it's expecting this like wince of pain, and instead the red like lights flash on in Good Boy's eyes, and you just kind of like look at him.
Oh,
and
wait a
kinda,
minute.
like,
So I also want to use the intimidating thing from my cape
Okay.
at the same time as well.
Okay.
So it needs to make a wisdom
Wisdom save.
save,
Um,
which it will probably be pretty good at.
Yeah, it's not horrible at those. Let's see what the modifier does with this auto.
But it is made of dragon wing. I don't know.
It's gonna use its legendary reaction to just save from it, and it's just we're gonna avoid all of that craziness that it could be feared by that, and like it starts to get, and it just all of a sudden you see this wave of resolve wash over this large green adult dragon, and it looks at you in its eye, and it says, "Good try."
Down!
And then
We're so
it strikes
down!
out with its claws at you. At disadvantage, of course, because of Clank's nonsense. 20 is the lowest for half damage, which is 6. 6 slashing.
Yep.
And then again with its claws, again at disadvantage, which I have to roll again because I didn't select it. The lowest is a 24, which is
Okay.
half of 8, which is 14 altogether. 7 more damage to you, good boy. As it's just starting to like carve into you, but it's like not, you're very resistant, and it's just not like carving you up. Like it's used to carving humanoids up, and you can see it's kind of starting to snarl and get a little bit frustrated. Good boy. You did move 5 feet within the wall, so we didn't roll a dexterity save for you. I'll let that slide. I forgot. That's fine.
Oh,
Safra, your
I
turn.
was not aware that it was a thing right
Yeah,
there.
you saw
Okay.
it kind of smash into Zermenos as it erupted because he was near it.
Okay,
but-
I thought it was cool to like.
Sauron's turn.
Is it 5? So it's 15 foot thick?
It's only 5 foot thick. It's only within those squares.
Okay.
We also
Those-
can't
it's-
see
it's-
the.
You
dragon
can't see
right
the
now.
other side. You cannot see the other side.
Okay.
Intentionally.
But intentionally, but it's blocked. It's only 5 foot thick. You can kind of get around it, and you can even try and. It looks like you can move through it if you would like to. Also,
And where's Zermano? When
He's on your side.
See Zermanos?
he's on your side,
Okay.
right in front of you. The only people who are on your side are the prince and good boy.
Okay. Sarah is going to pull out a licorice root, bite it, and cast haste on Zermanos.
Okay,
And
don't make my
try
mistake.
to slip kind of 1, 2. Okay. I saw the dragon slip behind the wall.
Definitely, you
Okay,
saw
I'm
it
gonna-
fly out and go behind.
I'm gonna shoot crossbow at disadvantage. Volley it over.
Go ahead, you can make your attack roll. It's gonna have cover.
Okay.
Definitely.
It should be
missed.
with advantage, though, but both of those were
It's
sixes,
both
so
over,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter
it's over.
because of
Okay.
the draconic cry.
Before you go, Clank, you do hear the sound of the dragon kind of screech and start to move around again. The prince and good boy make dexterity saving throws, please.
Well,
Remember, you all were prone as well, who are around the dragon, so you had to stand up for your turn as well. Otherwise, you're still prone. Good boy, dexterity saving throw.
oh yeah, I'm getting it.
The prince is at disadvantage, we'll say, because he is bound and stuff like that and fails. You're both knocked prone and take. Good boy, you only take 3 damage. No, sorry, 6 damage.
Okay.
But you're both knocked prone as the dragon starts to like flex its wings and all of a sudden shakes them and swings them at you and knocks the legs out from both of you, and you smash down onto the floor. Both you and the prince are prone next to each other. Blank. You
All right.
heard some ruckus behind there.
Yep, standing up, moving 4, 5, 6 because that's the entirety of my movement speed. And I will go ahead and firebolt. I can't really target it, but I'll say the middle section of the wall.
Oh, nice. Okay. Sure. Go ahead. Make your attack roll.
Okay. Just need to pull it up really quick.
Pretty easy to hit the inanimate object. Is it 5 foot wide? He's in it. It's behind. They're behind it. Yeah. They're hit by the thorns as well for sure, but they're just behind the wall. If you're within that 5 foot line of the wall, it has like thorns and stuff and spikes sticking out.
Yeah, I'm just
Well, it's
hitting
either
the wall with a firebolt to try and burn a hole.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can make your attack roll.
Oh, you were in. Okay, I see.
Yeah, I was trying to answer Zermenos. So what's the question, Zermenos?
GD wouldn't get hit by that.
He would, because he's within 5 feet of it. He's like in its right
It
next.
is 5 feet wide, so it's either over him or it's next to him. It
No,
can't be both, can it?
So it only affects you when you're like near it as it appeared. So it wouldn't have affected Good Boy. It only affected you because you were near it. Like as it came up, you were near it.
Sure, I meant
Otherwise-
as far as good boy. Like,
No, he's good. He's good.
okay.
No, he's fine.
I was confused with the dex saving throw, but it sounded like something else happened.
That's the dragon shaking its wings.
Right,
The
right,
two
right.
other on the other
That's-
side.
That's
Yep.
what the ah was for.
Okay. Got
Because
it.
I thought something else was happening.
No.
Okay.
All good.
Yeah.
Anything else? Clank 9. Yeah, you can hit the centerpiece. It's right in front of you. It's an inanimate object. Yep. And you can roll the damage. Mhm.
13 fire.
That's definitely enough. I'm just going to move it off the map because I'm afraid I'll delete everything if I try and delete something. So we're just going to go like that. And you kind of blow that hole through it. And you can see the dragon on the other side. You can see its head and its wing and some of its legs, body.
Can you show
Wait,
where
I
it
don't
is on the
actually
map,
see
sir?
where the dragon is anymore.
Oh,
Okay,
There it
cool.
is.
Yeah, I can't really do anything with telekinetic. I guess what I'll have happen is I'll have the owl fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And I'll have it use the help action for
Kiss your apple before you eat it.
I guess Zermanos, because he's hasted. So the owl is basically just buzzing by this thing and distracting it, trying to give Zermanos a better shot, essentially. And that is my movement, my action. That is going to be bonus action. I'll up some more armor, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Germanos.
Yeah, screw it. With this newly created opening, I'm gonna and my quick fast feelings of energy, I'm gonna get up in the dragon's face, I think.
Oof. Yep.
And we're gonna start swinging the glaive.
So you have advantage on the first attack due to the owl.
I am also going to take 5 off of this to plus 10 the damage with Great Weapon Master.
Okay. So -5 on this.
Yep.
18, it misses.
Oh, okay. Well, second swing.
Regular
Yeah.
hits. A lot of damage.
And then I get a swing from
Mm-hmm.
haste, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you also got a Great Weapon Master's bonus action swing.
No, only if it dies.
Oh,
only if only if a creature dies.
Only
I
if
get an extra swing.
it reduces it to 0. Right.
Yeah.
Are you
20
thinking of
hits.
Polearm Master
Polearm
like
Master.
bonus?
Yeah.
action?
Yeah, I was thinking of when it enters the range. 20 hits for sure.
Polearm gives you a butt attack.
It's
Yeah,
not
this
an
is the
extra
haste. Yeah, the haste attack. This is the haste
Yep.
attack, though, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Hit. 15.
swing. And then I'll make the extra swing for Polearm.
Hit. And blah blah. 17 plus 15, 32 plus 9, 41 damage. As
Physical.
magical physical. As you start carving into the side, and you just go like across, diagonal, and across again. You carve a Z, and it scales, and open up just this big rend in its side.
Zormanos.
Anything else?
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
shit,
it.
that's a vibe. Zorman.
I think I just yell out "Tonight we feast."
All right, good boy.
Dragon
On the
flesh.
ground. You're on the ground.
He's gonna stand up.
Okay, 15 or
Is it
after movement.
the prince? The prince was bound.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
He wasn't able to move on his own, right?
No,
Yeah.
not really.
Okay.
I mean, a little bit, but like not really.
Okay. Yeah. He's just
Maybe you can
gonna.
wiggle, kind of.
He's just gonna put away the javelins.
Uh-huh.
Take them all. And he's only away. Yeah, he's just gonna wail on him.
Miss.
He's gonna make that a 10. 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Some
Start
damage.
wailing. Yeah, you start just rending into it, smacking it over the head with your maul, and
No, that's a miss. Isn't
miss.
all right? It
that
is
it?
what it is.
All right. On
Oh,
the
wait. Can I move him? I think I can move him.
he's a huge creature.
That's it.
Medium, large,
No,
so probably not.
Probably not. I think you could probably move a large creature, but this is a huge creature. It's 15, cubic. Takes up. It's 3
Yeah,
guys.
Wait.
Crusher.
No.
I can potentially knock it prone.
Oh, wait. No.
Yeah, Crusher
Yeah.
only allows one size larger.
So On the pure initiative 20 roll, the dragon kind of like it rips its head up, and a new set of kind of these hedges kind of springs into existence. And the hole that was shot by Clank is refilled. Zermenos, good boy, can you make dexterity saving throws, please?
Why do I need to make a dex save?
Because you're within 5 feet of the wall when it appears.
The hedge is still there, is it not?
It reappears. Like, it disappears for 1 second, and the dragon shakes his head up, and a new hedge shoots out of the ground on initiative 20. Can you make a dexterity? Can you both make dexterity saving throws, please?
Sure.
Fail. Fail. It's 10 piercing damage to Zermenos, 5 to Good Boy.
Sorry, say that again?
He's kind of 5 to you, Good Boy.
Okay.
As the spikes kind of rend a piece of like your skin and tear you and like give you these cuts on your arms and kind of your shoulders as this hedge appears into vision again. Wax. Oh, sorry, Good Boy. No, you went already, Good Boy. Wax, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers as a second level spell
On.
the dragon.
You have to be able to see it, right?
Nope.
You
Only
No.
needs to be able to hear me.
only needs to be able to hear you. Okay, so yep, so like it can hear you from where you are. It has to make a.
Wisdom
can-
save.
You can do it if you want.
I'm too far away.
Gotta move closer, and it can still hear you if you move closer.
All right. Right.
Okay.
I don't want to be standing right here though. But
All right, but there you are.
yeah. And so I got all right.
All right, so it has to make a. It's going to choose to succeed that saving throw instead.
Okay. So it takes half of
Your damage.
this.
6.
So it takes 6.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna give Sarah some little bardic inspiration. And that's my turn. Thank you.
That's your turn. Thank you. Okay. So, I'm going to make a 50-50 roll here because the dragon's got a big old choice to make. Yep. Okay. So,
Oh no.
it's going to just fly over here. Fly right here.
Oh,
And it's going to
okay.
poison breath all 3 of you. Can you all make a Constitution saving throw, please? Wax, Plank, and Sasha.
Okay.
And it sprays out this cone of poison from its mouth.
Constitution. That is an 18.
Save.
Cool.
Save.
What is this? Dex or con?
Poison breath sprays out towards the 3 of you in front of the dragon as it lands on the
Con
other
save.
side. Oh, con save.
And let me just check something really quick too.
So it's going to be halved. So for those of you who saved, it's 58 halved. For those of you who didn't save, it's 58. So that's 29 halved.
Yeah.
Or
So
58.
Goes down, haste fates.
it's only 29 for Sahara as well because you have resistance to poison, though I think you're still down. And it's actually only 14 for Clank because I also have resistance to poison.
Boom.
16.
It's 29 to Big Wax because
29 to Big Waxy. Because he doesn't have anything. But did manage to make the save.
Damn.
And that's looking a lot better than it could have looked.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sahara, you're down. Is that right?
Oh yes.
That's Clank.
Um,
At the beginning of your turn,
Mhm.
is how little you are hurt. The dragon, not really knowing anything about you, will try and hit you with its tail. It's going to strike out. It's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, the shield won't stop it because Ty doesn't block, right?
All right, so 16 damage. I targeted you already, so
Yep,
let me just
you got me.
target. Let me just untarget you there, so I don't do that by accident. And then it's your turn.
Okay. Quite a few little things I can potentially do. I think this is probably going to be the best thing that I can do, though. I will go ahead and a word will resonate out from Clank's Ring of Spell Storing. What is that word, Wax, by the way?
Which word? What word?
Ferda.
Verda. So you just hear the word Verda pop out of Clank's ring, and
Heals.
Sahara will heal for 7.
Nice.
I don't think you had the.
I didn't. She her HP
Yeah. Okay,
was not
we're good.
correct, but now it is.
Yep. Okay. So that is a bonus action. The owl will also fly around the wall 3, 4, 5, and start distracting the dragon as well. For Clank, Clank will go ahead and give this the old 1-2. So first attack is with advantage. Thunder Gauntlets. That is a 25. Oh, I'm targeting Sahara.
Ouch, Sahara, punch in the face. No,
just all of a sudden, it fist
dagger
launches out to Sahara
for sure.
for 11 points. The gauntlet back around and try to like back fist it basically. This one is neutral and it's a crit, baby. Let's go. So I don't know. I don't remember how we adjust that.
It's blah blah blah. +5, so 16. So I'll just plus the 5 on there.
Okay. The owl will fly out of range. It doesn't provoke an opportunity attack due to its thing.
Fly away.
Yep. Fly by.
Fly by.
Clank will adjust positioning to over here, directly on this side of the dragon, And that is my turn. So I need to hit this button.
Zermanos, you can go around the wall as you have before. You can also, it looks like, try and pass through the wall, but there's tons of spikes and stuff. So if you want to go directly through the wall, you're probably going to get slashed and cut up.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna move to probably here.
Yeah, you can
I see around the wall?
Right around the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's big. So
Yeah. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Not to be a pain in the ass.
You have inspiration. If you didn't have it, I would already give it to you, but you already have it. So, Good Boy.
I didn't realize I did. Whoops.
You do. You and Good Boy both have it. You.
Can I give it to someone else?
You can use it however you on whatever roll. Yeah. Whenever somebody rolls, if you want to say, I'm going to use my inspiration to let them re-roll, you can do that. Good Boy.
Okay.
Behind the wall. What are you doing? You're behind the wall. The dragon is starting to look pretty hurt now. It's not quite bloodied yet, but there's definitely signs. There's a big Z carved into the side of it, like all sorts of stuff. It's starting to show some damage.
Sahra looks around for Catherine Zeta-Jones. Use the search action, please.
She's actually, you see her head just right out of the waterfall. Just, like her head, like just peeking out.
Sahra immediately starts.
And she breathes a cone of poison.
Oh my god.
Good Boy, yeah, you get up to
That's what I'm here for.
the
I'm here for Catherine Zeta-Jones breathing poison at me. Let's fucking go. Mommy.
Good Boy. Wait, Good Boy, you have like a lot of stuff on you. What's going on you right now? You got like 2 different lanterns, which are unnecessary.
Yeah. It says I have this like double advantage. I just have one. Like that's it.
All right, there we go.
One. Yeah.
All right, we got you back to me. And then you're going to attack. You're up next to the dragon. You just moved up past the wall, right next to the dragon.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Should I do it or should I not do it?
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
You should stay or should you go?
You got like 10 seconds.
All right, A or B. A or B.
A.
A or B. All right.
I don't know what A or B is, but A.
You didn't seem happy with that decision, but now it's A. What's A?
ED powers
He's gonna try to grapple the dragon.
You're gonna try and grapple the dragon. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna grab its wing and just hold on to its wing.
Strength check. Love it. Strength check. I love it. See how good you roll. You have an advantage because you're raging, so you're just grabbing. Yeah, you're not gonna go away, you dragon. You. Oh, 27. 27. That's so good. All right. Let's see.
He can't even beat that.
55.
No, he can't even beat it.
And you grab it, and like it just starts to try and shake its wing, but it can't get away from you.
Yeah, and yeah, he's just gonna feel. He's just gonna say.
Well, feel the weight of the world on your wing.
And
Fuck
that's
yeah.
what he's gonna
Let's
say.
go.
That's all you're gonna say.
Yeah.
If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, fucking money.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, it's gonna slash its tail out at you.
But its ears will ring.
That's true. Disadvantage if it's that effect is still for a minute or whatever it's for.
Well, I hit it last round.
Oh, is that what it is? You hit it last round? Okay, so its tail, it's really long and it kind of flashes out. That was a natural 20, but that doesn't count.
How long is it?
And 21 still hits good boy, for 7. It
All right.
slams into you, trying to get you kind of like off its wing.
Is that
You
7
do have
or is that halved?
It's 7 is half already. You have its wing, good boy. Yeah, like, so you have it like kind of crumpled, and it's starting to look like it's starting to like beat its other wing.
Okay.
But Wax, it's Wax's turn first. What are you doing, Wax? The GD has just like wrenched this dragon's wing down and is like trying to pin it to the ground so it can't fly. And he was moderately successful in that last attempt. And like it seems like the dragon is like somewhat pinned, but like still trying to escape, not fully trapped to the ground just with that one move, but definitely closer than it was 1 second ago or however long. Wax.
Okay. Hmm.
Zomboogery.
I'm gonna cast.
It's like right there in front of you. Like you have it finally.
Oh,
What are
let's
you doing?
try it. I'll cast a little hypnotic pattern. Let's see what we get.
Okay,
Cast it like-
you can force it to make the save if you'd like to. It's going to use its 3rd legendary resistance.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
I do not believe you can in this case. You can't do leveled spells for both your action and your bonus action.
What did you cast? You cast Hypnotic
Never
Pattern.
mind,
You can only use a bonus action cantrip.
I'm up. You're fine.
Oh.
Yep.
So then.
Remember Ferda?
Wait.
So it's gonna start to beat its wings. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna start to beat its wings. Good boy, Clank. Like you've seen it kind of beat its wings and then kind of sweep it out. Clank, the left wing kind of sweeps towards you. Good boy, the right wing starts to beat. So you're gonna have advantage on this deck save. Good boy, or trying to like already have
advantage on deck save.
So then you have no more benefits. So make a dexterity saving throw at advantage, and Clank make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
As it starts to try and like sweep its wings out to knock you two prone.
Boop. That is a 17.
You both fail.
I will use Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Now, I still have him
22.
grabbed, right?
You do.
That-
You do. You fall to the ground and lose your footing, but you still have the wings in your hand.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I don't care.
Cool with that?
Yep. I don't care.
You're cool with that? Okay, cool. All right. Clank, you succeed and do not get knocked prone. You take 5 damage. Good boy, 5 damage is half, so you take 5. And you are knocked prone, and you are on the ground, still holding on to the wing. It seems like it has better leverage over you now, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's hit me every single time before, so I mean,
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, it's the dragon's turn. Okay. So. Good boy, it's going to drag you in the water if you're holding onto the wing.
Okay.
You're holding onto the wing?
Yeah, hold on to the wing. You can move his full force with me?
No, half.
Huh?
Half. That's generous because he's really big.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
And you just see him kind of pull Good Boy into the water, and then Good Boy is going to start to attack you under the water.
His
Okay.
ears are going to be ringing.
Yep, disadvantage. So that's a 15. That's not going to hit a 15, right, Good Boy? That was the first one, but that's low. And then the second one's not going to hit. It's clawing at you underwater, trying to get you off its wing. That's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
But it's going to be halved to 7. And it kind of slashes you again as it pulls you into the water. It tries to bite and slash at you, and then it slashes at you one more time in this final descent, and it pulls you underwater. You're just under the surface, though. You're not like deep in the water at all yet. It used like most of its movement and power to kind of pull you into the water and attack, and didn't have enough time to like start diving down. And all of you see it splash into the water again.
Oh dear, it's Olivier. Sorry, you might be muted.
Or thinking.
Or thinking.
Zahra.
Good Boy, you do notice now that you're underwater and it's daytime, you got pretty clear vision on the dragon underwater.
So
Zahra,
can I see
Oh.
the dragon?
No, it's now submerged, and like you have to. Well, you can make a perception check to try and see it. It kind of slips back underneath the water, and it's very hard to follow. It's big, but it's quick. It gets back pulls down into the water, and once it's underwater, you're at disadvantage to see it because it's obscured.
Am I
Unless you have something that doesn't need sight, or something, or you get into the water,
Okay, is that so? Okay, is the perception check a free action, or is that going to be? Am I having to take search, burn it?
I'll let it be a free action. It's been a free action for the fight so far. So
we're fighting.
I don't think anybody has had to look and not been able to use their movement or their yeah. Oh yeah, you see it for sure. You see it slipped back into the water, but it really wasn't deep enough to get away from anybody. So it's just sitting right there beneath the surface, and it has Good Boy is still hanging onto the wing. This metal man,
great,
big metal man.
All right. She's gonna. She is going to do a crossbow shot.
Okay.
Wait, why is it disadvantage?
A
So
13
would've
plus
been a
6.
19.
That matches.
Okay, and then she's gonna toll the dead.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't target them, so.
Oh, really? Wait, let me see.
Got it.
Yeah. Yep.
What does Toll the Dead do?
Fail.
Fail.
Ow.
It's
Look at
just
that.
a damage spell. It's a good damage spell, though.
It's a very, very really good scaling damage spell. Yeah.
And then she'll get her dagger will start to spin again in her offhand, and she'll kind of slip back into the woods trying to get cover.
And you kind of hear it scream, this male dragon scream out in pain as it is now wearing this damage that you've all done to it pretty well. It has only just become bloody.
Wow.
It has managed to separate you, hitting and running tactics. It's managed to split the party. So, it is only now starting to show this damage that heavily on its scales. The most prominent note kind of being, where Clank landed a couple of solid punches, and where Good Boy and Zermenos have really laid in there. Anything else, Zahra?
Oh no, sorry.
Okay.
Yep, Blade Song is going, and
Clank.
So I need to do a perception to see it.
Yep, and it's free. It's a
Okay.
disadvantage, but it's regular for you. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where is my character sheet? There's my character sheet.
Hi, baby.
It's even up.
How you doing?
All right. Neutral perception roll. That is an 8.
Oh man, I saw it dropping on that 20.
No, that is going to fail.
Yep. So I can't see it. Okay, that's cool. Clank will then go ahead and spend the turn shoring up her defenses because she's a little bit rocked at this point. Let's see. What spells do I want to cast? I just realized we didn't do your mirror image at all, did we, Fahra?
There
Because
hasn't
I'm about
been
to
any
get-
direct attacks.
There hasn't. Yeah,
Oh,
she hasn't gotten attacked since the last time she was assaulted by the dragon.
Going, but
Fair enough. All right. I'll mirror image myself.
Okay.
So I just need to make sure that I keep track of that. And bonus action, I'll kind of shoot up my armor. I believe this is my last one. Yep. 6 HP. That's my bonus action. And that will just be my turn, I think. Combat tracker.
Sir Manos.
Zermenos will move probably. Is that in the water, or you think that's on the water's edge? Like
That's
feet in the water or something.
You're on the cliff a little bit. You're standing just a little bit, kind of like above the water, so you can be on the edge, like right there. Yeah.
I just don't want to be close to the
You're not.
bramble there.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not.
Yeah, so
You're
I'll be
not.
here. I'll try and see get a bead on the dragon.
Yep. See. Yep. You're looking into the water. There's heavy mist there. But
It's a disadvantage, right?
yeah. 12
Oh,
is the
12.
worst. Yeah, it's not as good as the natural 20. Let me just. Yeah. You actually see it though,
Excellent.
and
Oh,
it's just
that's not
just
close.
like right there below the surface, like I said with Sata.
Just out of range for Hexblade's Curse. I guess I'll just try and Eldritch Blast it then.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that normal or disadvantage?
It's normal. You can see it. Just shooting these beams into the water. It's a miss, the first one. And the second one, it's
That's no
also a
better.
miss. Yeah, it's
Well-
no better.
That's it.
Good boy. You're under the water. And the dragon lashes out at the tail with its tail at you. Is that still a disadvantage, Clank?
No. No, it is not.
No. So, good boy, that's a 27 to hit you. It is going to be halved as when most of this damage for you has. It's 7 more damage to you. And you're starting to take a lot of damage. You're starting to take a lot of damage. And the dragon kind of taking the posture, good boy, like it looks like it's going to dive with you under the water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are you going to do?
So I'm gonna let it go.
Sure.
I'm gonna stand up the best that I can. How far in the water am I?
You're at least 15 feet into the water.
Oh, 15 feet.
It's gonna
Okay.
take about all of your movement to get out of this pool right here. You're like 5 feet below, so you got to swim like a little bit and then kind of like trudge your way through the water once you kind of have righted yourself.
Yeah.
So you can move
All right.
to like, like if you want to get out, you could like move to like right there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go back.
You want to go back? You want to go back? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to make a reckless strike on it.
So your attack is just regular right now. Because if you're swinging, it's underneath the water. So if you're swinging your maul underneath the water, it's at disadvantage. And at reckless, It would be at it. Yeah.
Yep. It's fine. Or wait a minute. If I go over here, how bad would it be?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll say you can kind of like swing down into the water, trying to hit it.
Am I still going to be a disadvantage?
No, you can swing regular.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. He's so heavy, he just tries to walk through the water, basically. Yeah, hit.
And then maybe another attack.
Hit.
Yeah.
Two smashes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Give it a big bonk.
Okay. Anything else, good boy? You really hurt it really bad right there. You just did like a lot of damage to it. That was another 33 damage. If you leave its range, it gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
And you can only move 5. All right, you want to take the attack?
Yep.
It's gonna try and bite you.
Okay.
All righty. It's a 30 to hit you.
Hey, it's not a crit. That's cool.
It's 5, 4, 9, 6, 15 damage.
That's halved?
That's halved. The modifier is +6. All the damage was halved.
Jeez. Okay.
It was 10. It was 10 piercing and 7 poison originally, which is halved to 5 and 3, which is 8 +6, which is 14.
Okay.
Is that it for you?
That is gonna be it.
All right, it's gonna, before Wax can go, it's gonna swing out at its tail to hit you, good boy. That's its last legendary action for the round. It's a 17 to hit you.
Nope.
Nope. It tries and you just kind of like deflect it aside with your arm. And you just managed to, is that all you wanted to move?
Yeah.
Just to there?
I mean,
you can get one more square if you want to go one more up. I think with your movement, because you got 35, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. It can still get you with its tail from there, but it missed with its tail attack. Big Wax. The dragon is like just below the water level. You saw the tail kind of streak out of the water, try and hit good boy, but did not. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm gonna try and cast Hypnotic Pattern on the dragon again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna center the 30 feet, like just under the water where I think the dragon is.
Absolutely. You can do that. I mean, you saw the tail come out, so you have like a pretty good idea. And its radius
I'm
is
not gonna
pretty
miss
big.
30, right?
No, I don't think so. I think that's a big enough radius that, I mean...
Come on! Oh!
Succeeded.
Yep.
I was going to look it up.
Nothing happens. Okay. And then I guess I'll go and give GD Bardic Inspiration.
Your spell needed sight. Did your spell need sight?
It could in the air inside of. It just says
No,
within
right?
range.
Within range? Yeah. Okay, so it's irrelevant. Okay. But it's saved. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
No, fine.
No, I mean that was that would have been that was it. And it's gonna succeed on that. Do you have a bonus action you'd like to do before you turn it over?
Yeah, I want to give GD Bardic Inspiration.
Inspiration? Okay. Alright.
I feel inspired.
Alright.
We'll see if
It's
I
the
get to
dragon's
do it.
turn. It's going to fly right here next to GD, flex, and roar the loudest roar you've heard it do so far. Its eyes burning, its scales flexing, water flying off of it. Anyone who can see the creature, who's aware of it, who's within 120 feet, has to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened as its presence all of a sudden tries to invade your minds. So everyone make a wisdom saving. Success, Zermenos. You are not frightened, and you are immune to it for the duration. Sahra, success. Good boy, success. Wax, you are frightened.
I have advantage due to Kobold.
No problem. You still fail and are frightened. But
Okay.
Sahra, Good Boy, and Zermenos have succeeded. It will, before Sahra can act, use its next legendary action to swing its wings at Clank and Good Boy. You need to both make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Yep. 18.
Fail. Good Boy, you did succeed, though. You are not
Burn
pro.
it's slow to have the wait.
Oh, you wanted to re-roll? You want Clank to re-roll?
Yep.
Okay, Clank, re-roll.
Okay, thank you.
See if you can get higher than that. Natural 7. Yeah, so you got to take 18, which is a fail. So it's Clank, 15 bludgeoning as you smash to the ground prone. Good Boy, 7, and you stay on your feet. Are you alive, Good Boy? Are you on your feet still? 7? Oh, you're down.
7?
Oh, 7, you're down.
Wait, is it
15
half
halves.
again for rage?
Yeah, it would be. It's halved and halved. Yep, it's 7 for being halved because you succeeded, and then it's half of that because of rage and having the damage because it's bludgeoning. So you're only going to take 3. Very, very good spot. Clank, inspiration for you. DM inspiration. Put it on your sheet if you want. Nice job. Go boy, you're still up.
Alright, there we go.
Sahra, the dragon, it's out of the water. It is looking hurt.
Sahra will Sahra will haste GDB01 and
Okay.
Just kind of step a little bit further back into the woods over here.
Okay.
Doing that, and then I'm gonna get down in like the next
Right.
legendary
And so you
action.
won't be. You'll
Wait,
either
what do you
get
mean,
3
so I won't
attacks
be?
off, or you will die, and you won't be hasted. You won't have to worry about the stun.
Oh yeah, because I have mirror image up too. Yeah, I don't want to do that. No. Okay. Instead, what Clank is going to do is Clank is going to raise her hand up and kind of just mentally assault this thing. So it has to make a saving throw. This is Mind Sliver. I believe I am targeting it. It saves, though nothing happens there.
Ouch.
Clank will give her best little draconic little meep basically at this point because she's frightened.
Yep.
And I'm guessing this dragon is just kind of staring at her.
It looks like it's about to fucking bite your face off.
The distraction hopefully is enough to give the rest of the team some help. And she will just say she'll back away an additional 5 feet, and that will be her turn.
Zermanos, before you can act with its last legendary action, the tail, it can't bite you, but it can slash its tail at you, and it tries to hit you. It will be
first off, roll a d20 to see if you're targeting me or if you're targeting one of the 4 or 3 mirrors.
Very fair. Very fair. It's a 12.
That means you are targeting one of the mirror images. So go ahead.
So
and
it's
roll
just
an
gonna.
attack roll.
It's a 26 to hit.
That hits it. One of the mirror images poofs.
So its tail smashes into the one on your right, and it disappears. But whoa! And just your boy.
And just these 3 mirror images are cowering at this point.
But managed to escape, and you are not down. Zermenos, it is your turn. You are not frightened. You're staring at this thing. Clank and Good Boy are looking hurt. What would you like to do?
With my bonus action, I will use Hexblade's Curse.
Nice. Very nice. It's cursed.
And we'll just keep sending Eldritch Blasts.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, it's in it. Oh shit.
Jesus. So many 8s.
It's so rough. So rough. But you miss on your attacks. If there's anything else you want to do, there's a hasted Good Boy next. You have a bonus action.
Nope, bonus action's gone. Hexblade's Curse.
Oh, Hexblade's Curse, right? And then your 2 attacks. Yeah, you can move. But it is cursed.
Fucking dragon is cursed.
Yeah, he's a tough son of a bitch, like, for sure. Good Boy, you're ready. Make sure you know what you want to do. I think it's pretty clear, but
Okay.
Your turn.
Yeah. So, okay, so it's cursed. Wait, what does the curse do?
No, it does not. It's not for you. Not for you.
Oh, darn. Okay.
You're hasted.
I'm hasted.
You feel fast.
I'm gonna reckless attack.
Okay.
You're okay.
Your character would know they already have advantage. That they already.
Yeah,
have.
you don't have.
Wait. Sorry. Let us. Do we have to make 4 attacks?
3.
Yeah.
You get one attack with the extra action.
Sweet. Well, there's
One
1.
hits.
There's 2.
That
There's
hits.
3.
Yeah. Roll your damage. Let's see this. This is gonna be sickening. All right, 17. Keep going. 14. Oh, and you're smashing.
Nice.
3 huge, and blood sprays from the dragon. Like you hit it in like the neck, and your maul just like
Oh yeah.
caves in a whole portion of the skeleton and the scales right on its neck. And there's this clear
and I'm just
wound
gonna-
in its body. Huge.
I'm just gonna straight up yell at this guy and just be like,
Feel the power of the stone.
And like any kind of like of like intelligence it had before is totally gone in this moment, and it's just like writhing and screaming like what do you want to do?
I'm gonna upcast Hypnotic Pattern as a 4th level spell,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hypnotize him.
Okay. Succeeds.
So then I'm gonna go.
Can I?
Yes.
I'll do it.
Okay. You can make him roll, force the roll from the dragon.
I'll give Zermanos Bardic Inspiration. And interesting. Yeah, I'll move away a little bit more. Scary dragon.
Move away a little bit more.
It's scary, that thing.
Yeah, very scary. Very scary. My dragon's turn. Dragon's turn.
Dragon's turn.
Oh wow, you guys have been real lucky with that. So lucky with that. The boy's gonna bite out at you. Let me clear his target.
He misses.
Let's see. Is it disadvantage?
2 AC.
No.
No. I haven't been able to move into range yet.
Oh yeah, I have +2 AC, I guess.
It misses. The bite misses with a 19. And it's gonna come within the claw right behind it. That's gonna hit.
I'll use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs and make him take that again.
Okay, wait, ignore that damage. Sorry, let's -12 off your sheet. Let me remove the status effect before we do anything else. Okay, it's off already. Okay. Reroll the claw. Yeah, here it is again. I don't know what was that at. That was at disadvantage. That one.
Wait.
It's not. It was still. It was.
Yep. That's a miss.
Yeah. Does it roll at disadvantage, Wax, or does it roll just another reroll?
No. It's supposed to. I didn't actually do anything.
Oh,
so
okay.
no, it's just supposed to re-roll the.
No, because it thinks the
attack.
boy is prone. Okay. No. Okay, it misses, and then it's going to use its last claw to try and knock you out. Go boy, but I don't know why it did that. That's going to hit you.
Yep. Yep, that's it.
Enough. It would be 4. Is 4 enough to knock you unconscious at that point? I think it was, right?
Yep.
All right, and then it's going to flash back into the water. Clank, you did not make your wisdom save to see if you were still frightened. Wax, you did not make your wisdom save to see if you're still frightened, which you can do now.
All right. Fitting.
Fail and fail.
All right.
You hit Chuth with his own claw attack, by the way.
Oh, okay.
He's dying.
He's dying. No, he's not. He's minus.
No, I mean, but that's
nine.
what it says in the chat.
No, I know. I see it. He's close though, not far. He's looking
All right.
really hurt before he dives back into that water.
Okay.
And the next person to go is Safra.
Okay, so
See the dragon dive back in?
So she's gonna run up, see if she can see into the water.
Yep. Perception check. Agio. And it depends on what you want to do. I say if you have anything that's an area of effect that's not an attack spell, you can see like kind of where the dragon is at. If you're doing an attack spell, it's going to be at disadvantage. You can't really see.
She's gonna dive into the water.
All right, you're gonna dive right in, and once you're in, you see you're beneath this green kind of haze, and the dragon is like right there.
Okay, crossbow, Toll the Dead.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Crossbow?
I'm just gonna roll it because I can't target.
Oh, you can't? Wait, hold on. I can target it for you, probably. Yeah, there you go.
Neat.
Cool, that fucks. And
Miss, but the Toll of the Dead. Yeah, saves.
cool. And then she's going to Misty step back to where she was.
Gone. Yep.
End of my turn.
Oh, wow. Wow. Clank. Frightened.
Can I perceive the dragon?
It's obscured. You can make your perception check to see if you can see its exact form.
Okay. Is it neutral or?
It's neutral for you, yeah.
Oh, okay. So with the shield, it's neutral.
And with your shield, it's neutral, yeah. You're the one who's really able to kind of make it out most clearly with your extra gifts of perception given to you by your shield.
Here we go.
Yep.
14.
Yep.
I'm able to see it.
Yeah, can you see it on the map? No, right?
No, I can't.
Okay, let me just click it there. Can
Okay.
you see it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Clang
All
is
right.
going to
All right.
bring
Here we go.
a trembling hand up. And she's going to breathe deeply and trust that the armor that she has built will guide these shots, and she will cast Magic Missile on this dragon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. What level?
Just first level.
All right, 3d4 plus. What is
Yep.
it? 7 or
It's
plus 6?
3
plus
times
6?
1d4 plus 1. So whatever
Okay.
this is,
Plus
that
3.
is 4 times 3, 12 damage.
You got to roll 3 dice.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can roll 3 dice.
The actual.
So 4, 8, 10, and
Nice.
smash into the dragon, and you see its form. It cries out and kind of has this like gurgle sound and it starts to just sink into the water. Clank, you see this very clearly as you can see where the dragon is.
And down. Let's get this robot back up and running. If we're exiting initiative, I'll just cast Cure Wounds on GDB01.
I'll just aura.
All right.
I'll aura vitality.
Okay.
Or a vit, a little bit of health pump. Everyone gets back. Well, you can distribute it, I guess, however you want. Everyone's a little bit hurt, at least. Wow, Zermetos for a change the least.
So that'll
Look at that.
go mostly to her.
Yeah, I know,
and
right?
So she'll top herself off.
49, so
Then-
35 left.
35 left.
Yep, 35 left.
And then the rest will go to the other elf. Absolutely.
Oh,
Wax.
okay. Then I guess I am
Wax.
casting.
Wax 35 to you. You're you have you can do math pretty well. So
Okay, and I guess I cure wounds on GDPO1.
So Sahara will say, we'll spit into the pond and we'll say, filthy fucking worm. This is you bring shame upon the name of dragons.
oh boy, you're healed for 10.
Right.
Not bad, Clank. Not bad. You want to loot the dragon, Zermenos? You're going swimming. All right.
Oh, GD will help. Absolutely. Get in there and help out.
We'll toss in the magical boat.
Oh, cool. And
Does it
like
have
you
like
toss in the big one.
Hand on it.
The big one.
Toss in the big one.
No,
It's got an
the
anchor.
big one.
It's got an anchor. It's got
Yeah.
it's got everything on it. You can toss the big boat in, and it starts to settle at the top. And Wax, you kind of scramble on board. And maybe Good Boy, you're probably not strong enough to lift the anchor with your -1 strength modifier by yourself to get it into the water, or however it works. But
Wait.
yeah, right there. There's the boat. There's the boat. That's fine. And someone can help you get the anchor in the water, and it kind of nestles, and you hear it kind of smack the ground. Zermenos, you're in the water. The dragon is at the bottom. You can swim down. What's your constitution modifier, Zermenos? Plus a lot, right? You have a lot of time? No, plus 1. So you got like a couple minutes in the water. You have to do it kind of quickly, but you should have enough time swimming down and see if you can loot the dragon. You're not trying to like dismantle the dragon at all, right? You're just trying to like
I'm just
see
trying
if
to find its shit.
see if it has any shit on it.
Pull it out.
Yeah.
Pull it out of the
I
water.
want
You
to
can do that. I got little tiefling arms.
You want to see if he got
I'm gonna
any
message him
shit
out.
on him? All right. Okay.
and see if he could like wrap the anchor. Oh fuck, never mind. Yeah, he's Zermenos.
I got little tiefling
the-
arms. GD
sorry,
can just sync with the anchor and do that.
Yeah, you can just
Want to see if
I
he
just
got
want to see.
any
I just want to take his shit.
I think we can
Alright.
haul him up with the anchor, but yeah, I hear you. Then.
You
Maybe
can
not
try
a
and go down there. You want to go try and go down there or what?
Me?
No,
No,
Wax.
GD, let's go. Will you come down there with me and let's see if we can't like hook this dragon up to this anchor and then haul it out?
Sahara will
Yes.
Sahara will
Yes.
go down and start
Let us take dragon.
rest on the boat.
Oh, snap. Oh.
Is the wall down, by the way? The thorn
Sweet.
wall?
Yeah, okay, so
It's
we'll
gone.
go in.
Gone.
Okay.
Thornwall gone. Let me just. I don't want to delete them until remove this. There we go. There it is. Just to make sure. Let's just remove this. Just make sure we do this really. Okay. Ta-da.
Clank will go
gone.
ahead and drag the prince over to the edge of the water, and you say, and there's your fucking dragon.
He has a rag in his mouth. He can't speak.
Oh, I know he can't. I want to see what the look on his face is. No, he's not.
Okay. Can't speak because he's got his face. He can't quite see the dragon, but he's like kind of sweating, and he's starting to look like very, very nervous. He's clearly like trying to strain towards the water, neck arching, moving back and forth, like uncomfortable, straining against his constraints, but can't really communicate with you much more than just kind of the stuff he's doing too. Zermenos, dragons don't have pockets. So when you're down there in the water, you're kind of like feeling around its body. It doesn't have like any magic. It's a dude. It's a guy. Well, it's true. It probably would still have a slit, but all right. Anyway, we're gonna push on past that.
You're gonna push through the cloaca.
We're
Just
gonna
thrust
push
straight into it.
it doesn't. No, he's no secret pockets. He's just a dragon. You know his treasure.
Oh well.
His treasure would be inside. His treasure would be inside. I would say that through your searching, you uncover a 15-foot tall tunnel underneath the water, and it seems like the current of the water is flowing down into this tunnel. And before, where you may have wondered, oh, why does not look like any water is flowing away from this waterfall? It's because now you realize there's this huge, probably portion of underground water you weren't aware of, and it just flows into this tunnel, 15 feet tall, and it's just blackness beyond your dark vision. Your dark vision goes for a while, and you can see into the tunnel, but then it curves a little bit to your right, and you can't see it anymore.
Okay. YOLO.
You have, I think it's 2 + 1 for breathing under, or 2 + your con modifier, I believe, for breathing underwater. So I believe you have 3
the
minutes.
whole tunnel's underwater?
The whole tunnel is underwater. You have 3 minutes of underwater breathing. This whole tunnel is underwater in front of you, just dipping down. And the water seems like it's kind of like drifting and flowing into this tunnel a little bit.
That's
Like
how
this
we
is the
beat
place
the
where
dragon.
the waterfall flows to,
Okay.
so that there
I
is
think
like
that
movement to
I
this
could've
this
done,
pool. It's
like-
not just a stagnant pool.
I guess when we'd all get back to the surface, whenever they're done doing whatever they're
Obviously,
doing,
they could've-
I'd
they
probably
caught
relay that
me
to GD
with
to see if maybe he could
lights
check
on
that out.
down, and then the modifier was such that
Yep.
shield
Gets
doesn't
dark.
even-
and GD
GD
has a
doesn't
hard
need to
time
breathe,
seeing
right?
in the-
I
Yeah,
No,
he
but-
doesn't need to breathe.
Okay.
No, but he does have a hard time seeing in the dark, and it gets pretty dark in the tunnel.
don't.
So with the headlamp, you can like see a little bit for sure. It gets pretty dark down there, and GD is definitely not good at seeing in the dark, but definitely doesn't have to breathe. But yeah, so the dragon's at the bottom. The boat is kind of sitting in this pool, and I think we're gonna end right here. The last thing, the people on the shore, Plank, Wax, Satra, I guess
Wax
the
was
people
on the boat, wasn't he?
yeah, well, everyone would see this. You're all within range. It looks like there is one guy, and Wax, you recognize this as the officer that some of the people were talking to when you'd use clairvoyance in the main cavern. This guy kind of walks out, and you see him. He kind of like has like his sword and takes out his sword and like throws it down. And he says, he's basically just gonna ask you for the lives of the 5 humanoids, the Cult of the Dragon members left in the cavern. He'll tell you whatever you want to know about the cavern before he goes. But there's him and 4 other humanoids. Most of them, they're all elves or half elves.
We will not let you go free. She'll talk in Elvish because he's a fucking elf. We will not let you go free, but you will not be killed. We will take you to the king, and the king will make sure that you make reparations for everything that you have done.
They're really, he's not like really in a position to fight you on that. So if nobody else says anything, he kind of like looks really resigned, but is really like, you just killed a dragon, so he's not in a position.
I agree with Saraz.
Yeah, as long as no one's being like no, and like
No.
brushing it ahead of Sarah there, then this guy like looks super resigned, but kind of looks down and shakes his head and kind of starts waving you up towards the cavern.
Clink is like, good choice.
Yeah, I mean they can't really do anything. They want to live. If that means in jail. Might be a little bit better in jail for however long than dying here. So,
they fucking live for
forever, like
year.
for like mad long
Thousands,
time. So
1,000
yeah,
years.
so like super long time. So like he waves you in, and he's not wearing any weapons. This guy. And just really quickly, we can end in like 5 or 6 minutes. I just want to give you the details of the cavern. Over the next couple of minutes, what he will explain to you. Just let me change the map quickly.
Oh, wait. How much XP? XP we getting?
I guess that's have that. I didn't do that right. Okay. I gotta remove the. Yeah. Okay. So I want to try and show you the whole map so you get like an idea of what's going on here. So, let me see what I can do here because I would love for you just to.
Shadow now. We can see it. It's just shadowy.
Oh, you can see it. Can you see the whole thing?
Yep. It's just dark, but you can see
Yep.
the shape of everything.
Okay. Okay, good.
If I move my character around, I think I can see it.
Okay, so you can move freely around the cavern, and the elf will take you around the cavern. And basically, the thing that you need to know is in the main room. If you're going to go beyond the main room, there's a couple things we'll have to resolve. So you come into the main room,
Okay.
and the elf will say to you that beneath the island, in the south and like kind of in the bottom right of the water, there is a secret passage to Chut's horde and Nerenvain's horde.
Mhm.
There's another entrance in Nerenvain's chambers that leads to a private room, his private altar, and an underground water passage, a second entrance to the treasure chamber. But he will tell you that that's to the north. But Nerenvain's chamber to the north is trapped, and only Nerenvain can pass unscathed. To your south, he will take you to a group of 12 elf prisoners. Men, women, and children. Yep, in that room there that Wax was just in. Yep, that one that Good Boy just went in, or Zermenos is just in. Yep. There's a group of 12 elf prisoners, and there is some sort of altar in the corner. This is the elf quarters. There's beds. There's these terrified people that you come across who have just been kind of cowering in this room, starved. And there is this shrine in the corner. The elf does also tell you to the north, before you get to Nerenvain's chamber, you will reach the cultist rooms where they once kept quarter.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all of the areas of the map.
All right. This guy wore
So-
a mask, right?
He was. It's off now.
Oh, we have the Green Dragon mask?
You mean not the guy who's talking to you, Nerenvain.
Yeah.
Nerenvain
we had
wears
heard
no
that he
mask.
was wearing.
The
He
Dragon Claw
hadn't
was wearing
been.
a Dragon Claw mask.
Yes, absolutely. Nerenvain. There was no word of a mask. There was a word of a dragon and a rider. Nerenvain is dressed in these elegant green clothes, with the accents of the Cult of the Dragon. And Naren Vane also wears a amulet, but it hasn't been of use. It seems to be a holy symbol of some sort or some sort of symbol, but it hasn't been of use since he's kind of been bound and gagged this whole time. And you have Naren Vane with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would be like I had dragged him up to the edge of the water. He would be dragged along like with
in
us.
the room with you. Okay,
Mhm.
so we'll stop. There's a decent amount to pick up here. You can go to the Horde when you pick up for sure. You can try and go into Naren Vane's chambers if you would like to, and you also have a group of captives in the southern room, and there's a shrine and an altar. And there is the I forgot one thing. That room that Wax is in. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me, Wax. The elf would warn you that they typically stay out of that back room. They go quickly into the chambers where the prisoners were held, where the statue is on the south, past that westernly room, because there have been 3 Ettins that have lived there for a really long time.
Oh, I thought that was where the prisoners were. Okay.
No, this one down here. Yeah, that's where the prisoners are. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it's
all
open
right.
for you. And then that room all the way to the west is where the Ettins. Yep, the Ettins are there that have lived there for like a really long time.
Okay.
Anything else that you want to do, we'll have to try and resolve next.
Yeah,
Because
sounds good to me.
there's a significant amount still to do in here before you leave.
Ooh.
All right, good boy. And there is a dragon in the water outside in the waterfall water. So we'll pick up there next time. Guys, you all did it. You smashed the dragon. It took a whole session, and it was a little bit like trying to figure out how to